Big city day, Maxi-scooter day, because today we got together probably the most popular and the most wanted Maxi-scooters on the market.
We have the Vespa
GTS 300
yes.
HPE, because it's very important, it's the latest one. It is said that this is the most powerful Vespa alive. The next one,
It's a Sym. You know Sym? It looks very futuristic.
I don't know if it's that new, but at least it's new in our market.
Exactly.
I know that is very popular in Greece, as far as I know, and of course in Asia.
The next one, it's a BMW. Do you know this BMW? Because I think you put your hands on it a few weeks ago.
I actually had a test ride with this scooter. It's the C400 GT, which is the most expensive 400 scooter. We're gonna talk about this later.
Next on our list is the Beverly, the Piaggio Beverly. Oh, don't do that. Stop it.
Why?
Stop it. It's new.
Yeah, it's new.
I'm the guy who peels stuff over here. So this is the Beverly S. It's S because it has a different color.
And it's got, I think, the biggest wheels.
Yeah, I think also these are the biggest wheels in our test today.
The Yamaha X-Max.
Everybody's favorite because it's a very cool looking scooter, and we've seen it already in thousands of cities around the world. And everybody is not complaining, everybody says it's a good bike. So we'll have to check it out some more and see what's happening with this one.
Yes, the Yamaha X-Max 300, and unfortunately we couldn't get our hands on the Honda Forza 300. We got a list of special tests for these scooters. So it's the highway test, and we're gonna check the speed, the weather protection, the comfort, and cruising on a highway with this kind of scooter. Twisties, how sporty they are, how good are they on the secondary roads. Of course, the city, which should be very important.
Yeah, filtering in the traffic.
And we're also gonna have some highlights, what we love and what we hate about every scooter in this category.
And we'll declare a winner at the finish, yes?
Yeah, exactly.
So this is a good job for today.
Let's go. You're the hero of the day. You tried them all. I was a bit lazy today. And let's start with the highway use. And I'm sure that the Vespa was your favorite on the highway, right?
Oh, this is a long discussion over here because all of them can handle some highway. Let's put it like this. The engine feels very revved up and it's not relaxed, and you should go with around 100 kilometers an hour. Yeah. And let's face it, who goes with that speed on the highway? You need at least 130. So, let me put it like this. The wind protection, it has to be very good in order to stand on the scooter.
Of course.
Yes, and the scooter must go over 120 kilometers an hour. Yeah. Fortunately, all of them can do that.
Yep.
But the speed that they get to the maximum, to the top, it's different. The acceleration is different. I think I've got pretty impressed by the Vespa because it's accelerating like insane.
Yeah, you know why? Because
it's like
it's
a bullet.
The lightest. It's the lightest over here. Yeah, that's why it's accelerating like insane, because it's very light. It has well below 200 kilos.
So it's very obvious. You have big saddles for every one of them. The ergonomy, it's a bit different because you have different riding position and some more room for your legs. So you can spread them a bit, relax them while commuting on the highway. The wind protection of the body is very important also because you have to be covered while riding on the highway. Otherwise your pants will do like this.
Okay, let's start with the Vespa.
If you squeeze your knees into inside, you will get some more. Let's put it like this. So the thing is, Vespa can do some highway, but it's not very comfortable because the small wheels will feel any bump on the highway. And if you do the mistake of taking one hand from the handlebars, you will leave some bad moments over there, because the scooter becomes very wobbly. The Vespa becomes wobbly instantaneously. So keep both hands on the handlebars.
Okay, so actually this is the worst on the highway from this group.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Unfortunately, the Vespa loses on the highway.
The Sym?
The Sym, it's wide enough. It has a tall windshield, but this windshield, for me, it was the baddest choice I could make today, because it's exactly pulling the wind through my head. So I'm 6 foot tall, and every bit of wind, I got it in my forehead. So it's very annoying. I had to stand a bit lower with my head in order to ride it, but the saddle is very comfortable, and you have a good protection in the knee area. And I think that's all about it.
The BMW?
The BMW, I would want this BMW to come with a larger windshield, a taller one, or an extra wind deflector on the top. I like the wind protection on the knee area. It's good, and there's also a very plush suspension by riding on the highway, and the scooter feels like a motorcycle while riding and pushing it, because it comes very natural.
Stable. Yeah,
And very stable, actually, yes.
And what about this one? Take a look at this windshield.
For me, as a tall guy, I felt that this saddle, it's not roomy enough for me. Every time I was searching for some more space in the back. So I have my backrest for the rider over there, and I'm pushing against it, and it's a bit annoying. As you can see, the body is not that wide, so you don't get that much protection, but this windshield did a very good job on the highway. It's also a different position, because you have to ride like sitting on a chair at the table eating.
Basically, almost like the Vespa.
Nah, it's a bit different, because the handlebars are totally changed, because the saddle, it's closer, it feels everything, it feels very close over there.
And I think this is the only one from the group that it doesn't come with a foot forward riding position.
Yeah, that one is not. And also the Vespa, because
Yeah,
on the Vespa you can put it on, you can put your legs on the handlebars. Or other solutions I can't see for that.
The Yamaha.
The Yamaha, it's a very impressive package, because it's very roomy, very comfortable saddle. It feels very agile. It feels like a sports bike, and let's put it like this. It reacts very nice when you roll the throttle. It gives you a lot of push, and also it's very comfortable on riding on the highway. I was a bit afraid that it will become very bumpy, because this scooter feels very sporty, but on the highway it did a great job. And the wind protection, it's good. It's actually very good, because you also have some extra wind deflectors for your hand over here that will do a very good job. And this windshield, also, it's not tall enough for me, but I would put an extra wind deflector over there.
Okay, so which one is the best on the highway in terms of highway riding and comfort?
I think I would choose the BMW on the highway. You know why? Because I don't ride my scooter only on summer days. I also use it when it's rainy, when it's cold outside, and this one over here will offer me everything I need: the heated seat, heated grips.
Yeah, but besides that, because all of these, they come with a price. Consider you don't have heated seat, and heated grips you can put on any other scooter.
So if I didn't have this package to choose, I would go with the Yamaha. My Yamaha will be my second choice over there, because
Why?
Because it feels very sporty. I like it a lot, and it's comfortable. It offers a good wind protection. It's more than a fair package.
Okay, so for the highway we have a winner, Yamaha or the BMW.
Depending on your money, on your budget.
Exactly. And the loser, which is the Vespa.
Yeah, the Vespa shouldn't be used on the highway. It's not the best idea you can have.
Now let's get on the Twisties, because I know that all you wish from a scooter is to put your knee down.
Yeah, you can actually do some Twisties with 80 to around 100 kilometers an hour, with each one of these scooters, and it feels very good. You won't believe it. It's impressive. But in my opinion, you only have two scooters that can do it very, very well.
The Vespa?
Not really. If you go over 80 with the Vespa, things are becoming very unstable over there. Also with this one, it has big wheels, but being short is not helping while running with higher speeds.
Yeah, it's about stability.
Yeah, it's all about stability, but it does a great job. Don't believe me.
So it's better than the Vespa.
It's a lot better than the Vespa, a lot better. Yeah, so if I had to pick 3 winners to put it on the first, second and third position, I would put, I think I would put both the Yamaha and the BMW on the first stage of the podium, and on the second I will put the Sym, because the Sym did a very good job and was keeping up the pace with those two.
But about acceleration, which one did you feel to be the
I think
fastest?
there's a very small difference between the BMW and the Yamaha, but I think the BMW it's a bit faster due to the higher CC because it's a 350.
Yeah, probably the X-Max 400 would be faster from Yamaha.
I think that will be for sure.
So for your sporty rides, these are your winners.
Yeah, my winners for my sporty ride it's the Yamaha and the BMW.
Did you notice any differences regarding the suspension systems?
No, they all do a very good job. They all do a very good job. Nothing will get you wide out of the corner. Nothing will happen if you're running with 80 kilometers an hour. If you hit a bump while lean, the scooter reacts very nice. It's plush. It's like a magic carpet going over it. So the suspensions are more comfort leaned than sporty. Only on the Yamaha and the BMW you can give it up some more juice and you will feel very good.
And the brakes?
For the brakes, I was impressed with the brakes of the Piaggio Beverly because it has a very big disc on the front and it's stopping every time you want. But also the BMW, with this Indian Brembos, the bi-brake calipers mounted radial.
Yeah, and there are 2.
Yeah, the disc over there, a lot of stopping power coming from this scooter.
And did you notice that it has steel lines for the braking system?
No, I didn't.
You don't see that on many bikes.
Yeah, so this is a good thing.
So it stops good also.
It stops very good, yeah. And Yamaha also has good brakes, but you have to squeeze them very hard, especially the rear. You have to squeeze it very hard in order to get the maximum power of the braking system.
And the Vespa?
The Vespa, you'll need an anchor or something to throw it on your back, otherwise you won't be stopping over there.
Okay. Yeah, the Vespa has some problems with the brakes because it comes with that tiny
small
single
dimensions, yeah, small
disc
dimensions
and
discs.
tiny single caliper, and yeah, it's a Vespa. It usually doesn't come up with good brakes, but if you want,
you can update them.
Yeah, you can put a Brembo or something like that. There are a lot of aftermarket parts for the Vespa. And now the most important thing when it comes to a scooter, the city handling. Now the Vespa should be good. At least this one.
It should be. I'm very annoyed by these mirrors. They are like some palettes that are not good, you know?
Come on, it's the classic Vespa mirror.
I dislike them because you cannot see anything in them and they are also very ugly.
I think it's about your glasses.
Yeah, maybe. So let's put it like
I
this.
have no problems with the mirrors, you know why?
Yeah, I think they're just above the car mirrors, and you can squeeze very easy with the Vespa through traffic. But also all of these scooters over here will do a very good job. The Beverly, it's very good at the filtering, and also the Yamaha, although it's larger, it's longer, the dimensions are very big for the BMW and the Sym, but they do a very good job. I think there's a pretty small difference between them in order to say that the Vespa is the best.
Okay, let's put it other way. If you were to choose a mid-size scooter from these ones over here, just for city commuting, which one would you go for?
If I would go for a scooter,
The bottom line.
If I would go for a scooter only to use it on the city, inside the city for commuting, the Beverly would be my choice. This is your part.
Yep, because This one, the Yamaha X-Max, is the best when it comes to storage room, because you can fit 2 full face helmets over there. And full face helmets over there, and you still have some space for putting, I don't know, your gloves or anything else. So the storage space on the Yamaha is huge, and you can also probably add something more, like such as a top case, or if you need it. Now it's time for the next round. What we like and what's annoying about every one of them. Let's start with the Vespa.
I like the looks. I dislike the wheels because they are too small and it becomes very wobbly and very unstable if you hit something on the road, like a bump. And there's also the brake part, but I don't know. I can put some extra stones in my pockets in order to, to be more heavy.
Used to it, and that's it.
Yeah.
And the Sym, what do you love and what do you hate?
The Sym. I hate the wind protection because this windshield is not enough, not even for a smaller guy than me. And I like a lot the saddle, the position, the riding position. It's a bit sportier like on the Yamaha, but very comfortable.
The BMW?
I like that it has all the things that I would wish for on a scooter. Even a pairing system with my dash, on which I can see who's calling me and I can call from the scooter. It's all insane thing. Heated seat, heated grips, and lots of. What I dislike about this scooter, I think it's this ugly windshield.
Yeah, the windshield. Do you think it's ugly?
It's very ugly. They should give it a different shape because it's damn ugly.
Yeah,
I would take it off.
For me, I dislike the storage capacity, as I told you about, and also the price. But we're gonna talk about that later. And the Piaggio Beverly.
The big Piaggio Beverly 300.
Something you love, something you hate?
I dislike the saddle, the position on the saddle. It's not enough for me. I'm not too big, so I should fit on a bike. And I was impressed with the brakes of the Piaggio Beverly because it has a very big disc on the front and it's stopping every time you want.
And let's get to the Yamaha, to the X-Max. Is that something that you hate about the scooter? Or that you don't like?
I don't think so.
Really?
I like it a lot, but I don't think I have something that I hate on the X-Max 300.
Yeah.
I cannot find anything.
Now, when thinking about the scooter, maybe you're thinking about a cheap machine, but no.
This is not the case over here.
Yeah, not these ones over here, because all of them, they come for a pretty interesting price, and they're not just some cheap machines. You can buy a lot of bikes for this money.
I think so, yes.
Okay, let's start with the cheapest. And the cheapest is well,
for the BMW you have to put up some
it's
more money
expensive
from the market.
Because usually the BMW bikes are more expensive, but this one over here, it comes for 9,000 euros.
A pretty big price.
Yeah, it costs almost twice as this one. Twice than the Beverly 300.
I think you pay for every each bit that you have extra on this bike.
Yeah, because that's, wait a minute. First of all, this one comes with a bigger engine, yeah, right? It's a 350, so it's called the C400 GT, so that's why it's a bit more expensive. But more than that, without the optional equipment, it costs around 8,000 euros. But if you gonna add the comfort package, the comfort pack, which comes with heated seat and heated grips, you have to pay more. And you also have to pay more for that dash. That dash costs around 600 euros or something like that, as far as I know. And if you're also putting a top case, so the price will go
up.
Yeah, up more than 9,000 euros. So it's it's expensive. You can buy a Yamaha MT-09.
A full-size motorcycle
yeah,
for that
you
money.
can buy a full-size bike with this amount of money. So we should also consider that when picking a winner. The Vespa is the coolest scooter out here. It's a style icon, and I mean, the Vespa is the scooter, you know, because the Italians invented the scooter with this one, with the Vespa, and it happened a lot of years ago in 1946. And it's still an icon, it still looks very cool, it feels very cool, but I don't think it has what it takes in matters of being useful to pick it up as a winner. The Sym? What do you think about the Sym?
The Sym is a fair amount, it's a fair package, and I think if you're looking for a scooter very quick, you can go for the Sym. You won't be disappointed.
But would you pick it as a winner for today?
No.
Why?
Because it feels oldish and different. It feels like it was meant to be released 2 years ago.
And the Piaggio Beverly, what do you think about this one?
If I would go for a scooter,
The bottom line.
if I would go for a scooter only to use it on the city, inside the city for commuting, the Beverly would be my choice.
But why?
Because it has big wheels, we have a lot of potholes, and there's enough storage room to fit my grandmother over there.
But why is not the winner for today? Because
it
it's
doesn't
cheap
it doesn't have the same power, it doesn't come with the same appeal for Twisties, and it also has a bad ergonomy for longer trips.
And now it's time for picking a winner. What do you think?
I told you my favorite right now is the BMW, and I will go with it.
So yeah, the BMW is the best one over here, but it comes with a bigger engine, so it's a bit out of this class, but just a bit. It's not such a big difference. It's not a 600 yet, and it's the options and is the price. Yeah. So if you don't have the money, or if you don't want to pay the money for these options, and if you want to stick to the others, it would be which one?
The Yamaha,
Yeah.
for sure. The Yamaha X-Max 300 will be my choice. Although it's around 6,000 euros.
Why? Why the Yamaha?
Because the Yamaha has a fair storage room. It's very sporty. It has an aggressive throttle. It feels youth, and I like that about it.
So for today, this is it. We gotta have two winners, yeah. So it's not equal.
Yeah.
It's not like saying it's equal, so it's the same thing. No, it's not the same thing. The BMW is better, it feels better, it's more comfortable, but there is this huge price difference, and it's the engine which is bigger. So we have to pick also another option for those of you who are not interested in paying such big money on a scooter. So the winner is the BMW, but also winner is the Yamaha X-Max 300.
I think this is it.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the Yamaha, you're gonna take the BMW, and
We're gonna race.
and we're gonna race.